Hi, I'm Ian Bremmer, president of the EG Foundation, here with one of our board members from our new board of directors, Mohammed Erian, a very dear friend and one of the most important global thinkers on the economy there is. And I want to talk a little bit about what we're trying to do here. My perspective is that we are living in a world that is increasingly uncertain, and that people, particularly young people, want authenticity. They want to understand in an unbiased way what's happening in the world. They want to be treated as citizens and not as consumers of information. And they're finding that's incredibly difficult, not only with the mainstream media and the blog space, but on social media too, and the way that the algorithms kind of force them into what they like, as opposed to what would actually make them grow intellectually. And I think that's one of the things we're really trying to do with the foundation, is bring information that gets through that to young people all over the world.
I knew there was a need out there, but it was made very concrete to me the other day when I was driving carpool and the discussion was on North Korea. So I'm driving 14-year-olds who are worried about North Korea. And I thought, how do I expose them to some of the issues? And whenever I put CNN on the radio, they just completely go and forget about it and go to their phones. So I think there's two issues that we have to take seriously. One is content, and two is access to that content. And unless there is an improvement in both, which I know is what the foundation is trying to do, then there will be even more younger people keen to get information, but not knowing how to get that information.
Their ability to actually digest intelligent global conversations is very, very high. You don't need to talk down to them, but you do need to make it actually interesting. And I think that, you and I know that there's good content out there.
So why the failure? Why is it that people haven't realized that how you communicate is as important as what you communicate?
I mean, I don't know, you and I kind of feel like you're trained as an expert and you've got to footnote a lot and you're supposed to be serious, supposed to take yourself seriously because these are very serious issues. And you think of the marketing piece as one that is somehow less important, it's cheaper, it's dirtier, and you're forgetting that this can no longer be a conversation just between intellectuals in ivory towers around the world, or even worse, global elites. If we want to have a global conversation, particularly with young people who have the curiosity and they can smell when they can trust someone and when someone is full of it, you have to be able to communicate with them. And I feel like that dialogue right now isn't happening.
So I agree with you. And I think informing people is going to be critical. And the dialogue is not happening because the foundation for the dialogue is not being built. There's another interesting issue, which is that people find it harder and harder to separate informing someone from influencing someone. So there's always a suspicion, well, you must be informing me with a view to. So I think of the foundation as simply being, we're informing you with a view to you knowing more unbiased information.
What moves the needle isn't left versus right. It's not Israel versus Palestine. It's not China versus the United States. It's recognizing we're on one planet, we need to know more.
I was very struck when you said most experts communicate at a level that they think is serious, but they don't realize that it's not serious enough because they exclude so many people from that. So I must tell you that what excited me when you approached me with this idea is this mix of content, communication, insights, and I'm very excited about the extent to which this can make a difference.
Together, you're going to hear a lot more from us from the EG Foundation. Thanks, my friend.
Thank you.